Yeah, I'm really excited. It's so lovely to be in St Paul's Cathedral. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I'm really excited.
What's next for you?
So I'm going to do my foundation training in Berkshire near home. So that will be starting work from September. So I'm really excited. And obviously stay in touch and come back to Barts in London.
I'm excited. Yeah.
So what's next for you after this?
Well, just got my job, so gonna start in East Midlands Central scheme. So after that, I'm planning on doing DCT for a year, and we'll see how it goes from there.
Yeah, it's a big day. It'll be very exciting to graduate finally.
What's next for you?
So I'm going back to Ireland to start work in Belfast.
Definitely, it's a really impressive venue, so it's really a real honour to be here.
And what's next for you?
Psychiatry, hopefully, but I'm working at the Darren Valley Hospital. Yeah.
Good luck. And you? Are you excited for today?
I'm very excited. I mean, as Ella said, it's an amazing venue. We're so lucky to actually do it here. So yeah, very excited. My family's here as well, all the way from Indonesia.
Yeah. And what's next for you?
I'm going to Southend for my F1 F2. In terms of specialty, there's a few in line, oncology perhaps, GP, cardiology. We'll see.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. My name is Mark Oakley, and I'm the Chancellor of St Paul's Cathedral, and it is my real pleasure, on behalf of all of us here at the Cathedral, to welcome you here on this very special evening. It's a day of celebration of the great vital work that you've all achieved. It's a day of gratitude to teachers, to families, to friends and partners who've supported you, put up with your moods and your tiredness and still love you. And it's a day of promise that all this won't be wasted, but will now be put to good use. And the words of the Geneva Declaration are there to really help you translate the past years into the future ones. And those of us who are looking on tonight, surrounding you with a great deal of pride, do so with huge admiration and with thanks. This is a rite of passage, a time to renew the purpose of your life and your work. As Churchill said, we make a living by what we earn, but we make a life by what we give. But just a warning, if your mobile phone goes off, we have a tradition here at St. Paul's of making you stand over there in the corner for 10 minutes singing 3 hymns unaccompanied. I'm just saying. Finally, it's said that in our world at the moment, it's becoming frighteningly the case that if you are not at the table, you are probably on the menu. A world that is in danger of only being accountable to private interest rather than shared ideals will be a world where lies are very useful, where learning is held in suspicion, and where those who are different from the powerful in gender or wealth or race or religion or sexual orientation or origin will be kept firmly in their place as potential enemies. It is education, it is learning, it is wisdom that allows a human being to have the imagination and insight to understand what it might mean to be someone other than the person you are, to begin to see the world through another person's heart, and to commit to truth and to facts and to cooperation, to stand for something rather than fall for anything. Your education, which we're celebrating this evening, is therefore, I believe, not only a gift to this world, so badly in need of it, but an urgent way we can put the very pulse back into our humanity. Please, over the years, just as you will do to your patients, do to the currents that are blowing through society. Prod, squeeze, question, scrutinize, listen to the history, and then use what's been passed to you to bring good health back, where we can all breathe properly. Be a citizen, not just a consumer. You are very talented women and men. You've achieved such a lot, and so much lies ahead. And that's why I say to you, from all of us here at St. Paul's tonight, peace to all of you, and welcome. Would you now please stand for the academic procession?
Ladies and gentlemen, may I bid you a warm welcome to the Rites of Passage Ceremony 2017. Please take your seats. This ceremony is to recognise the wonderful achievements of our Barts and the London graduates. Without any further ado, please let me introduce our first speaker of the evening for some opening remarks. Barts and the London Student Association Staff President, Professor Nicholas Lemoyne.
Welcome. It is a great pleasure to see so many here tonight to celebrate this occasion. This is Rites of Passage, a unique ceremony organised by the students for the students. It is an historic day for you as graduates of Barts and the London School of Medicine and Dentistry, one that you will never forget, especially here in one of the world's most iconic buildings in the heart of the City of London. You have graduated from a medical school with an illustrious history. The original Royal London Hospital Medical School, founded in 1785, was the first to be established in this country and has had many famous graduates and staff. Among the names associated with our medical school is Elizabeth Garrett Anderson, who was born in a pawnbroker's shop in Whitechapel, studied with professors at the Royal London Medical College, and became the first female doctor to qualify in England. She went on to become the co-founder of the first hospital staffed by women, the first female dean of a British medical school, and the first female doctor of medicine to practice in France. Another was James Parkinson, who in 1817 published an essay on the shaking palsy, which established Parkinson's disease as a recognized medical condition, and John Langton Down, who described Down syndrome. Barts is perhaps even more historic. Prior Rahir, a monk who had once been a canon here at St. Paul's Cathedral, went on a pilgrimage to Rome. He was struck down with what was probably malaria and suffered a terrible fever. He had a vision of St. Bartholomew, and when he finally recovered, he decided to dedicate his life to the care of the poor and sick of the City of London. He founded Britain's oldest hospital in 1123, and Barts is unique in being on the same site for the last 900 years. Famous names associated with Barts include William Harvey, who discovered the circulation of the blood through the heart and vessels, and Archibald Garrod, who pioneered the field of inborn errors of metabolism after his discovery of the inheritance of a condition gloriously known as black urine disease. Barts and the London is not all about the past. Today, it is very much focused on the present and the future. A very special part of the medical school is the Students' Association, which is perhaps the beating heart of our organization. It's incredibly vibrant, and as well as being there to look after the interests of all the students studying in the school, it provides activities that really enrich the experience of everyone here. It supports 60 societies and sports clubs and has activities ranging from the Teddy Bear Hospital, where our students educate the children of Tower Hamlets and eliminate their fear of doctors and dentists, through to the Wilderness and Extreme Medicine Society and the Kenyan Orphan Project. A really impressive contribution to our community is raising and giving, raising money for good causes, with the 3 charities supported this year being Cardiac Risk in the Young, the Barts Guild, and Doctors Without Borders. This Students' Association raises more money for charity than all the other medical schools in London combined. A really fabulous achievement by our students. The association has been ably led this year by the President, Will Atkins, supported by Emma Norris, Vice President for Barts, Tanina Yunsi, Vice President for the London, and Shyam Patel, the Dental President. As the new staff president this year, I would like to offer my heartfelt thanks to them for all the work that they and their colleagues have put into the organisation, not only of the Rites of Passage tonight, but also the splendid graduation dinner at the Royal College of Physicians on last Saturday. As a graduate of this medical school myself, back in 1983, I know what it feels like to wear that gown and to be presented with your degree certificate and prepare to set out from Barts of the London on the journey to your chosen professional career. Here we now are at the Rites of Passage. What a moment. Savour it. As the father of university graduates, I can sympathise with all the parents here who've made enormous sacrifices to support these graduates through the last 5, 6, or even 7 years of study. It's been a long and demanding time for the students and for you, but this evening is when we, the students and staff of this fantastic medical and dental school, say thank you. Thank you very much. Enjoy the evening.
Thank you very much, Professor Lamont, for your words. Please allow me to introduce Professor Mike Curtis. Please allow me to introduce Professor Mike Curtis, Dean for Dentistry, to say a few words before presenting the dental awards and colours.
Families and friends, members of staff of Barts and the London, Queen Mary University of London, and most importantly, graduates of the School of Medicine and Dentistry in 2017. We are here on this wonderful occasion, in this wonderful setting, to mark the successes of this remarkable group of individuals. Today, you are graduating from our school and leaving to make your mark in the world as independent healthcare professionals, a truly significant achievement which will stay with you for the rest of your lives. More than that, today is a fundamental rite of passage, a transition from life as a student in our school to a life beyond your undergraduate years at university, where you will follow your chosen career paths as qualified doctors and dentists. Transitions are important and often exciting and fascinating events. Political scientists and historians study the transitions, sometimes hundreds of years after the event, as countries move from one form of government to another, or when political revolutions occur. It seems quite likely that in the years to come, we will be studying the causes and consequences and the main players of Brexit as Britain transitions out of the European Union, in much the same way that we currently study the impact and principal characters of the French and Russian revolutions as these two countries abandoned their monarchies and transitioned into republics. Chemists and physicists are fascinated by the transition of matter from one form to another, as a chemical substance changes from solid to liquid to gas with increasing temperature, as when ice changes to water and then to steam. Indeed, remarkably, some substances transition directly from solid to gas without the intervening liquid step, a process called sublimation. So, for example, when solid iodine is heated, it sublimes to a gas and doesn't form a liquid on the way. Your transition from university to the outside world of work will be equally fascinating. Although it's unlikely that your transition will be the subject of scholarly textbooks and school curricula in the years to come, it will form an important part of your own personal histories. Your lifetime record, your path through life. Your family and friends who are here tonight to witness this ceremony, those who have supported and encouraged you to date, and those who will be at your side as you enter the next phase of your careers, will be your main players and your principal characters, equally important to your transition
as King Louis XVI and Robespierre were to the French Revolution, and Tsar Nicholas II and Vladimir Lenin were to the October Revolution in Russia. You will look back on this moment in years to come as a critical and major step in your development as a practicing clinician, and we hope you look back with fondness. We believe you have been given a great start in your professional life. With our school, you have learned the basic skills and, equally importantly, the basic ideals of clinical practice. I'm going to quote Carl Schurz, the 19th century US general and politician, who said, "Ideals are like stars. You will not succeed in touching them with your hands, but like the seafaring man on the ocean desert of waters, you choose them as your guides, and following them, you reach your destiny." Congratulations to you all, to the 2017 graduates of Barts and the London School of Medicine and Dentistry. You leave with our blessing, our high regard, and our very best wishes. We want each of you to transition to be the very best in your profession, to transition to be a clinical practitioner who makes a genuine difference to all the patients you treat, and to transition to be the very best role model for those who will one day follow you. Put quite simply, we wish all of you to be sublime. Good luck. With merits in years 1, 2, 3 and 4, Dr. Flora Brown. With merit in year 2, Dr. Russell Cadwallader. With the Child Oral Health Prize, distinction in year 3, merits in years 2, 4 and 5, Dr. Hilary Cheng. With the CWF Thomas Prize, Best Portfolio Clinical Dental Surgery, distinctions in years 2, 3 and 4, merit in year 5, Dr. Amardeep Singh Dadwal. With Dental Society Colours, Part 1, Carol Innocent Prize, Best Overall Student, Part 2, Best Overall Student, Part 3, Best Written Exam, Part 4, Best Overall Student, Principal's Prize for Outstanding Academic Achievement, Part 5, Best Overall Student, Constance Klein Memorial Prize, George Hankey Prize, Dean's Award for Outstanding Achievement, Gold Medal Candidate, BDS Honours, distinction in years 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, Dr. Nehal Doshi. Dean's Undergraduate Research Prize, distinction in years 2 and 3, merits in years 4 and 4, Andrew James Fulton. Merits in years 3 and 5, Dr. Ami Gandecha. Dental Society and Teddy Bear Hospital Society and Barts and the London Raising and Giving Colours, merits in years 2, 3, 4 and 5, Dr. Rebecca Hadley. Merits in years 2, 3 and 4, Dr. Philippa Henshaw. Distinctions in years 1, 2, 3 and 4, merit in year 5, Dr. Ryan Howells. Distinctions in years 2 and 3, merits in years 1, 4 and 5, Dr. Sandeep Yohal. Dental Society Colours, distinction in year 3, merits in years 1, 2, 4 and 5, Dr. Nikhil Yoshi. Distinction in years 2 and 3, merits in years 1 and 4, Dr. Arjun Kanjaria. Association Colours, Dental Society Blues, Dean's Award for Outstanding Achievement, Part 4 Best Written Examination, Best Student in Part 5 Clinical, Constance Klein Memorial Prize, Gold Medal Candidate, BDS Honours, Distinctions in Years 2, 3, 4 and 5, Merit in Year 1, Dr. Neha Kunsagra. Dental Society Colours, Human Health and Disease, Medicine and Surgery Prize, Distinctions in Years 1, 2, 3 and 5, Merit in Year 4, Dr. Sunny Kundi. Dental Society Colours, Distinction in Year 2, Merits in Years 3 and 5, Dr. Elisha Marley. Distinctions in years 1, 2, 3 and 4, merit in year 5, Dr. Claire Manley. Part 3, Best in Case Presentations, Distinctions in years 2 and 3, merits in years 4 and 5, Dr. Andrew Pashler. Dental Society Colours, Part 5 Written Papers and Francis Fish, Gold Medal Candidate, BDS Honours, Distinctions in Years 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, Dr. Kushbu Patel. Dental Society Colours, Distinctions in Years 1, 2 and 3, Merit in Year 4, Dr. Pooja Patel. Dental Society Colours, Distinctions in Years 1, 2, 3 and 4, Merit in Year 5, Dr. Neva Shah. Distinction in Years 3, Merits in Years 2, 4 and 5, Dr. Luwazi Sibanda. Distinction in Years 3 and 5, Merits in Years 1 and 4, Dr. Anthony Solanki. Sailing Club Colours, Distinction in Year 4, Merits in Years 2, 3 and 5, Dr. Jonathan Sparks. Merits in Years 2 and 3, Dr. Chrisin Taylor. Merits in Years 2, 3 and 4, Dr. Arnold Tang. Carol Innocent Prize, Fundamentals of Clinical Practice, Part 4, Best in OSCE, Distinctions in Years 2, 3 and 4, Merit in Year 1, Dr. Lucy Alice Taylor.
Congratulations to all the dentists here tonight. I would now like to invite the Student Dental President, Mr. Shyam Patel, to speak.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, graduands, friends and family. My name is Shyam Patel and I represent the University Student Association as Student Dental President. First and foremost, I would like to thank my colleagues for giving me the honour of speaking at this wonderful venue here tonight on this day of huge significance, the graduation of the class of 2017. This is marking your probable end of your training at university and your beginning of clinical careers as doctors and dentists. Today is about you, to commemorate your journey through medical and dental school. A journey that has been tough, yet fulfilling, from your first ICA to your vivas, and from your first filling to formulating your complex treatment plans on patients. You should all be immensely proud of yourselves for what you have gained in knowledge and skill in the past 4, 5, 6 or more years. Ever since you were drafting your personal statements and undertaking various aptitude tests to this present day, you've all proved to yourselves and your loved ones that you have what it takes. You can achieve whatever it is that you want to set your mind to. As safe beginners, I hope you never lose sight of this. As doctors and dentists, don't forget, good things come to those with patience. You should also be proud of what it is that you have done for the school so far too. Supporting the community through patient care and volunteering projects, and supporting your colleagues and in the year groups below you, teaching some of them the innumerable intricacies that collectively form good dental practice. Alongside our lovely staff members, you are the reason that Bartson London has a close-knit environment that we pride ourselves on. It's because of this that I'm certain that as you leave this evening with the title of Doctor, you will not just enter the foundation training as competent, but you would also possess your warm and amicable traits that you have all exhibited in your time with us. A quality I know will make you the next best clinicians. If it hasn't been made obvious to you already, evidenced by how many of our current staff members that have graduated from our very own school, please remember that our doors are always open to you. Be it attending the next annual clinical meeting or catching up with some colleagues in the Griffin. Wherever it is that you handle your next dental probe and mirror, I hope you never forget where you learned to perform your first finger rest. As dentists and doctors in your line of work, be it a biopsy or a denture, I hope you look back at Barts as a truly great adventure. Class of 2017, I wish for success and happiness to be in your possession as our school's latest addition to grace the profession. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shyam. Now I would like to welcome Professor Anthony Warrens, our Dean for Education, to speak before presenting the Medic Awards and Colours.
Vice Principal, faculty members and staff of Queen Mary University of London, friends and families of those whom until this afternoon we called our students, but who are now, this evening, our professional colleagues, and most important of all, those colleagues themselves, the graduating class of 2017. It is truly a delight to take a few minutes to wish you well collectively before we celebrate your achievements individually. An old married couple were sitting in silence, reading the newspapers, when the wife turned to the husband and said, 40 years ago, on the day when we were married, you looked at me and you said, I love you. And you've never said it since. And her husband slowly put down the newspaper, thought for a moment, turned to her and said, if I change my mind, I'll let you know. Well, rather less than 40 years ago, I too sat as you have been sitting today, took for the first time the professional oath that you will take later on this evening, and gingerly crossed the threshold from student life to the professional life of a doctor. I was excited, nervous, proud, and was about to start enjoying a great range of varied opportunities and experiences. It had been a great decision to become a doctor, and like the old man in my story, I have not changed my mind. It was a privilege then, it is a privilege now. You may remember that first day in the Perrin Lecture Theatre when I met with you, and I shared some thoughts. I asked you to look around at these people in the lecture theatre you were with, almost none of whom you knew, but who were going to become the people you spent your days with, and sometimes more, over the next few years. I told you that as you looked around, we knew that statistically, about 4 to 6 of you would marry each other. You might have a better idea now if that prediction was correct. I also asked you to look forward to a day that was then nearly 10 years in the future, but is now imminent, when you would be allowed to fly solo. I asked you to think of that moment when you would be calling a patient into your clinic room or your surgery and closing the door behind you, sit with that patient as his or her doctor, the person from whom that patient was expecting and was entitled to expect the very best care possible. I told you on that very first day that your task was to spend the next 5 years making yourself as ready as possible to meet the needs of that as yet unknown patient. Well, I suspect that that simple, easily comprehensible message that autumn day of 2011 or 2012 was easy to understand. But there is a danger that it has become less simple, because you will have learnt much more about the stresses of being a doctor, of the problems of the NHS, of the targets we need to meet. And many of you will have found your lives have become more complicated with significant debt, with family obligations, and many other issues. But at risk of sounding like Theresa May, in fact, nothing has changed. Nothing at all. It is still true that there is no point in any of us being here if we do not put the patient at the center of our professional lives. We are here to serve that patient, and everything we should do should retain that focus. It may be in direct patient care. It may be in supporting those who provide that care in the laboratory or in the imaging department. It may be focused on teaching the next generation, or in advancing knowledge through the research, which might benefit the patient of the future. But it is all patient-focused. There is no harm in personal ambition, and you are not expected, indeed you must not subserve the needs of your patient to the exclusion of everything else in your life. But the patient is the focus, the center point, and the justification of all we do professionally. But it does not need to be as daunting as it sounds. You stand very tall today as graduates of this great medical school. And you arrive here tall because you are standing on the shoulders of giants. The giants, some of whom were mentioned by Professor Lemoyne, who have made it the school that it has become today, but also the giants of today. And here I refer unashamedly to the superb cohort of educators, of researchers, clinicians and professional colleagues who make up Barts and the London School of Medicine and Dentistry within Queen Mary University of London. some of whom are sitting here on and adjacent to this platform this evening. On behalf of them, I can say it has been a great privilege for us to start you on the great journeys of the careers you will have. We wish you well. We know how much you have to offer, and we know that you, the graduating class of 2017, will make us very proud. Good luck. With football club colours, Dr. Jake Stanley Adamson. Dr. Kasim Umar Afzal. Dr. Gillian Amy Agrafin. With Muslim Medics and Dentists Society Blues, Teddy Bear Hospital Society colours, distinction in Year 4 and merit in medical sciences, Dr. Farhana Begum Ahad. With Muslim Medic and Dentist Society Blues, distinction in Years 2 and 4 and merits in Years 1 and 3, Dr. Hamza Ibn Ahmed. With Students for Kids International Project Society colours, the College Prize in Medical Education, distinction Year 4 and merits in Medical Sciences and Year 5, Dr. Fiza Ahmed. Dr. Shoaib Mohammed Fazi Ahzam. Dr. Kalsum Altaf. With distinction in Years 3, 4 and 5 and merit in Medical Sciences, Dr. Ananthi Anand Harikrishnan. Dr. Dorma Martin Frederick Andrews. Dr. Mohammed Omar Anwar. With Sexpression and Students for Kids International Project Society colours, distinction in Year 4, merits in Medical Sciences Years 3 and 4, Dr. Anna Askalt. With merits in Years 1 and 3, Dr. Hawa Hassanji Aswat. With merit in Year 1, Dr. Bombong Tritia Amaja. Dr. Ella Suzanne Aiden. With Squash Club colours, Dr. Joshua Thomas Singh Bahra. With distinctions in Medical Sciences, Years 3, 4 and 5, Dr. Nirma Bhaktit. With Hockey Club Women's colour, Dr. Sadie Baskin. With Muslim Medics and Dentists Society Blues, Dr. Musammad Rashida Begum. Dr. Candace Febim Marjorie Bilkul Bates. With Boat Club colours, merit in Year 4, Dr. Mark Bertain. With Medical Education Support Society colours and merits in Years 3, 4 and 5, Dr. Safia Bishar Abdirahman. With merits in Years 3, 4 and 5, Dr. Joyce Bloomfield. With Lifesaver Society Blues and Music Society colours, Dr. Rose Catherine Brennan. with Hockey Club, Women's and Orthopaedics and Rheumatology Society Blues, and merits in years 3 and 4, Dr. Sarah Elizabeth Briggs. With Cricket Club and Football Club Blues, distinctions in medical sciences, years 3 and 5, and merit in year 4, Dr. Christopher Douglas Briggs. With Hockey Club, Men's, Colours, merits in medical sciences, years 3 and 4, Dr. George Christopher Edwin Bruce. With Dance Society Blues, the Charrington Poster Prize merits in years 1, 3, 4 and 5, Dr. Victoria Elizabeth Jane Buckle. Dr. Mika Burgess. With merits in years 1 and 3, Dr. Eugene Kai. With Netball Club Colours, Dr. Jess Ellen Violet Kearney Hill. Dr. Emma Elizabeth Henry Carey. With distinction in medical sciences and merit in year 3, Dr. David Carter. With Association Colours, Dr. Lawrence Chaxfield. With Students for Kids International Project Society Blues, Dr. Jacinda Kaur Chahal. With merits in years 3 and 5, Dr. Chi Peng Chan. With the Charrington Poster Prize distinction in year 1 and merit in years 2, 3 and 4, Dr. Karen Manyan Chan. With distinction in year 1 and merits in years 2 and 3, Dr. Mohammed Naeem bin Che Rahimi. Dr. Helen Hoi Lam Cheng. With distinctions in medical sciences in year 3 and merits in years 4 and 5, Dr. Kerry Ann Crystal. With distinction in year 3, Dr. Christian James Cameron Coles. With Football Club Colours, merit in year 2, Dr. Xavier Connor. Dr. Catherine Allison Conway. With Medicine Colours, Dr. Eleanor Coote. With Association Colours and Teddy Bear Hospital Society Blues, Dr. Simon Cork. With Association Colours, Tennis Club Colours and Merits in Medical Sciences, years 3 and 4, Dr. Emma Louise Cork. Dr. Cormac John Corrie. With Music Society Blues, Dr. Adelina Salville Veronica Dessar. With Association Colours, Hockey Club, Women's Blues, Distinction in Medical Sciences and Merits in Years 3, 4 and 5, Dr. Alvina de Souza. Dr. Daniel Elliott DeLili. With Book Club Blues, Dr. Alexander John Davey. With Tennis Club Blues, Dr. Oliver Charles Jasper Davis. With GEP Parts 1 and 2 Jefferson and Herbert Patterson Prize, Best in Section B, the Weitzman Prize in Cardiology, Distinctions in Medical Sciences, Years 3 and 5, and Merits in Year 4, Dr. Leo Dacre John Denning. With Vice President of Barts Association Honours, Football Club and Project Play Colours, MBBS Part 4 Arthur H. Burroughs Prize, the John Blandy Essay Prize in Neurology, distinctions in Year 5 and merits in Years 3 and 4, Dr. Russell James Bartholomew Donovan. Dr. Jack Allen Jago Dowell. Dr. John Dew. Dr. Sirisha Dugineni. With the MBBS Part 5 Tam Ross Prize, distinctions in Years 3 and 5, merits in medical sciences and Year 4, Dr. Jonathan Dunn. With merit in Year 5, Dr. Justine Linda Durno. With Water Polo Club Blues, Hockey Club Mixed Colours, Drum Society Colours, distinction in medical sciences and merit in Year 3, Dr. Martin James Eckersley. With Squash Club Colours, College Prize BMed Sci, distinction in Year 2 and merit in Years 1, 3 and 4, Dr. Stavros FTU. Dr. Alexander Michael Scott Edgerton. Dr. Oluwatomilayo Ehinon Ejidanawe. Dr. Omar El Alem. With association colours, Hockey Club Mixed and Hockey Club Women's Blues, and Charrington Poster Prize, Dr. Georgina Elliott. With the Charrington Poster Prize, the College Prize MBBS Part 5, distinction in Year 4 and merit in Year 5, Dr. David Olale Adebayo Falui. With Hockey Club Men's Colours, Dr. Jamie Ian Farr. With Alpine Club Colours, Dr. Rosie May Freth Burnside. With Lacrosse Club Blues and distinction in Year 5, Dr. Hannah Claire Fisher. With Music Society Colours and merit in Year 3, Dr. Isabel Margaret Jane Folks. With Water Polo Club Colours and merit in Year 5, Dr. Thomas Stephen Fowler Rotten. Dr. Benjamin Francis. With the College Drapers Prize BMed Sci, with distinction in Year 2 and merits in Years 1, 3 and 5, Dr. Yasmin Mingan. With Netball Club Colours, distinction in medical sciences, in Years 3 and 5 and merit in Year 4, Dr. Subhashini Ganesan. Dr. Alice Gow. With Football Club Colours, Dr. Fanuel Getachow. With merit in medical sciences, Dr. Connor Lewis Gilder. Dr. Ilavinthan Nanishwaran. With Rugby Club Colours, the Charrington Poster Prize, distinctions in medical sciences, Years 3 and 5 and merit in Year 4, Dr. Alan Michael Greenstein. With distinctions in Years 3, 4 and 5, Dr. Russell Gritton.
Dr. Ruth Catherine Gunston. With Medicine Blues and Distinction in Year 3, Dr. Elizabeth Hall. Dr. Boyoung Petra Han. With Skytree Society Blues, Joy and David Long Prize in Medicine, Dr. Ibtisam Hassan. Dr. Yahya Hassan. With Drama Society Colours, Dr. Dominic James Hohenschmidt. With Distinction in Year 4, Dr. Fiona Headley. With the MBBS Part 1 Anthony J. Williams Memorial Prize, the MBBS Part 2 Buxton Prize, Best in Sections C and D, the MBBS Part 5 Patrick Pawsey Prize, the College Prize, MBBS Part 5, Distinctions in Medical Sciences, Years 3 and 5, and Merit in Year 4, Dr. Pasen Hamachudha. With Distinction in Year 4, Merits in Years 2, 3 and 5, Dr. Victoria Joanne Henshaw. With Netball Club Blues and Water Polo Club Colours, Dr. Samantha Hodges. With the Medical Women's Federation Prize, the Joy and David Long Prize in Medicine, Brackenbury Bourne and Magdalen Hughes Scholarship in Medicine, Distinctions in Years 3, 4 and 5, and Merit in Medical Sciences, Dr. Alice Hosking. With Distinctions in Medical Sciences in Year 3 and Merits in Years 4 and 5, Dr. Lucy Rose Howroyd. With Cricket Club and Ophthalmology Society Blues, Dr. Adil Mohammed Hussain. Dr. Marvi Iftikhar. Dr. Alex Ip. With Muslim Medics and Dentists Society Colours, Merits in Years 2, 4 and 5, Dr. Mohammed Husnain Iqbal. With Merits in Years 3 and 5, Dr. Sam Jakir. Dr. Yusuf Jamal. With Merit in Year 3, Dr. Omar Hanif Jamshad. With Dance Society Colours, Dr. Chamanjit Kaur Jasal. With Association Colours, Cricket Club Blues, Running Club Colours, Charrington Poster Prize, Distinction in Years 4 and 5 and Merit in Year 4, Dr. Oliver Michael Henry Johnson. With Distinction in Year 5 and Merit in Year 4, Dr. Mohammed Haidar Junejo. With the MBBS Part 2 Ian Cotter Memorial Prize and Merit in Year 4, Dr. Philippa Kena. With the Pediatric Society Blues and Merit in Year 5, Dr. Mandeep Kang. Dr. Amar Kanzaria. With Distinction in Year 4 and Merit in Year 5, Dr. Leila Kara Newton. Dr. Abbas Ali Kasamali.
With merits in years 2 and 5, Dr. Fahad Kazmi. Dr. Alexander Kakwani. Dr. Kamal Sultana Khan. With Muslim Medics and Dentist Society colours, distinction in Year 5 and merit in medical sciences, Dr. Umair Khan. With the Charrington Poster Prize, Dr. John Kilpatrick. With Association Colours, Alpine Club Colours and the Charrington Poster Prize, Dr. Anna Catherine King. Dr. Tom David Kington. With merits in years 3 and 5, Dr. Ivan Petkov Kisyov. Dr. Thomas Kato Kayinga Kiwan Aku. With the Altunian Prize in Therapeutics, distinction in years 3 and 5 and merit 3 and 4 and merit in year 5, Dr. Lawrence John Knowles. With Football Club Blues, Dr. William Francis Laband. With Association Honours Running Club Blues, merits in medical sciences years 3 and 4, Dr. James Robert Lambert. Dr. Mira Nashari. Dr. Robert Stephen Lawrenson. With Rugby Club Blues, Dr. Edward Peter Laurent. With Academic Research Society Blues, Dr. Michelle Chok Yen Lau. With the Bentley Wellcome Wicks Foster's Prize, MBBS Part 3 Not Prize, the College Prize in Neuroscience, distinctions in medical sciences in years 3, 4 and 5, Dr. Magdalena Lecain. Dr. Ji-Young Lee. With the Project Play Colours, the MBBS Part 1 Slot and James Anderson Prize, the College Drapers Prize MBBS Part 2, the MBBS Part 2 Buxton Prize Best Overall Student, the MBBS Part 3 Not Prize, the MBBS Part 3 Sir Andrew Clark and the Duckworth Nelson Prize, College Prize MBBS Part 4, with the Riddick Frears Prize in Neurology, David Williams and Matthew Duncan Prize in Obstetric Medicine, Top Performing Student across all SMD Open Competition Prize, the Kumar and Clark Prize, Distinction in Medical Sciences Years 3 and 4, and Merit in Year 5, Dr. Wei Ling Amelia Lee. With the Strauss Prize in Psychological Medicine, Dr. Thomas Stephen Lewis. Dr. Max Frederick Lichtenstein. With Netball Club Blues, Dr. Ivy Lim. With the College Prize BMed Sci, the BMed Sci Tariq El Tawal Memorial Prize, the BMed Sci Treasurer's Prize and Merit in Medical Sciences, Dr. Marie Sok Kui Lim. With the Academic Research Society Blues, Drama Society and Samda Colours, Dr. Justin Kin Ho Liu. With Association Colours and Merits in Years 3 and 4, Katie Jane Locke. Dr. Katie Jane Locke. Dr. Sherazed Amira Lunis. With merit in Year 5, Dr. Joshna Sarah Lovage. Dr. Meng Lu. With Drama Society colours, Dr. Joshua James Lusby. With the College Prize in Medical Education, the MBBS Part 4 Arnold Thompson Prize, Distinction in Medical Sciences in Years 3 and 4 and Merit in Year 5, Dr. Holly Charlotte Lyme. With distinctions in medical sciences, Years 3 and 4, and Merit, Year 5, and Merit in Year 4, Dr. Yunshu Ma. Dr. Thomas George MacDonald. Dr. Tammy McPhee. Dr. Thanurshan Mahentran. With Hockey Club Men's Blues and Merit in Medical Sciences, Dr. Christopher Paul Manville. With Medicine Blues, Distinction in Year 5 and Merit in Year 3, Dr. Isabel Helen Marks. With the MBBS Part 1 Slot and James Anderson Prize, the College Drapers Prize in Neuroscience, the Sutton Prize and Distinctions in Medical Sciences, Years 3 and 4, Dr. Joseph Michael Henry Masters. With Drama Society Blues, Dr. Stephanie Ashling Matthews. With Medicine Colours, Dr. Colm Joseph McGrady. With Academic Research Society Blues, Distinction in Years 1, 3 and 4 and Merit in Years 2 and 5, Dr. Rebecca Grace McNally. With Distinction in Year 1 and Merit in Years 2 and 5, Dr. Alexander George Edwin Meeburn. Dr. Joseph Louis Malak. Dr. Eloise Catherine Marriott Ward. With the Roxburgh and Henry Silverman Prize in Dermatology and Merits in Years 4 and 5, Dr. Joshua Michaels. With the Hockey Club Men's and Medicine Colours, Dr. Gary John Mills. Dr. Felicity Helen Mills. Dr. Tim John Moore. With the Charrington Poster Prize, Dr. Mohammed Nizamuddin Musa. With Clinical Learning and Skills Society and Squash Club Colours, Merits in Medical Sciences in Year 3, Dr. Neil Thomas Morton. The Cardiology Society Blues, BMedSci Neuroendocrinology Prize, Dr. Nadira Bibi Muthajakan. With the Brackenbury and Waring Prize in Surgery, the Roxburgh and Henry Silverman Prize in Dermatology, the Sidney Scott and Henry Silverman Prize in ENT, the Arthur H. Burroughs Prize, Best in Part 4 Locomotor, and Distinction in Years 2, 3 and 5 and Merit in Years 4, Dr. Omar Musbahi. With Merits in Years 3 and 5, Dr. Sean Edward Nye. Dr. Aisha Nazir. Dr. Ujala Rashad Nazir. With the Lifesaver Society Blues, Dr. Hang Jianing. With the Hockey Club Men's and Hockey Club Mixed Colours, Dr. Patrick James O'Hagan. With merit in Year 4, Dr. Lily Alice O'Hare. Dr. Ifra Omar. With Rugby Club Blues and Charrington Poster Prize, Dr. William John Owen. With merit in Year 5, Dr. Vraj Naresh Padier. With merit in Years 2, 3 and 5, Dr. Ashish Pandya. With merit in Years 4 and 5, Dr. Hannah Parker. With Medicine Blues, Dr. Hania Patankar. With merit in Year 1, Dr. Vishal Patel. With association colours, Medical Education Support Society and Tennis Club Blues, the College Prize MBBS Part 2, MBBS Part 2 Buxton Prize, Best Overall Student, Betuel Prize, the College Prize MBBS Part 4, the MBBS Part 4 Andrew Elliott Prize, the MBBS Part 4 Health, Heath and Skinner Prize, the MBBS Part 5 Frederick Treves Prize, the College Prize MBBS Part 5, and distinctions in medical sciences, Years 3, 4 and 5, Dr. Rihanna Patel. With distinctions in medical sciences in Year 3, Dr. Priyank Patel. With distinction in Year 1 and merit in Years 2 and 3, Dr. Molink Bhavinkumar Patel. With Clinical Learning and Skills Society and Football Club colours, and distinction in medical sciences and merit in Year 3, Dr. Miraj Patel. With Hockey Club Men's Blues, Dr. Jamie Pattinson. With Tamil Society Blues, Dr. Gino Paul. With the Association Award, Association Colours, Project Play Blues, Alpine Club Colours, Wheelwright's Prize in Child Health, and merit in Years 3, 4 and 5, Dr. Harriet Pearson. With distinction in Year 1 and merit in Year 2, Dr. Carlos Adimar Pereira Chilima. With Water Polo Club Blues and Sailing Club colours, Dr. Charles Oliver Byrne Perkins. Dr. Sarah Piruz. With Ophthalmology Society Blues and the Ernest Withers Prize in Ophthalmology, Dr. Mark Howard Petrarca. Dr. Jake Pickard. With the College Prize, Infectious Disease and Epidemiology, and merits in Years 2, 4 and 5, Dr. Parisa Miki Pirjamali. With Obstetrics and Gynecology Society colours, MBBS Part 4 Haking Prize, and merit in Year 4, Dr. Jessica Emily Plank. With Boat Club colours, Dr. Charlotte Frances Pollock. Dr. Sarah Pomeroy. With football club colours, Dr. Lennox Prempe. With merit in Year 4, Dr. Nicholas Pryor. With merit in Years 3 and 5, Dr. Iram Rabani. Dr. Ishrat Samir Rahim. With Muslim Medics and Dentists Society colours and merits in Medical Sciences in Year 3, Dr. Aisha Rahman. With distinction in Years 3, 4 and 5, Dr. Nicholas Rajan. With water polo club colours and merit in Year 3, Dr. Ella Mahara Elsa Ramser Bak. With association colours, Sexpression Blues, Netball Club and Project Play colours, Dr. Sarah Tasnim Akhtar Rana. Dr. Victoria Randall. With the John Liddell Prescribing Skills Prize and distinctions in Year 3 and 4 and merit in Year 5, Dr. John Reedy. Dr. Alison Richardson. With Music Society colours, Dr. Danielle Leanne Rickard. With Netball Club colours, Dr. Daisy Olivia Riddle. With merit in Year 2, Dr. Boris Rosenberg. With distinctions in Years 3 and 5, Dr. Rolf Rothermel. With merit in Year 3, Dr. Gregory William Rowley. With Orthopedics and Rheumatology Society Blues and Rugby Club colours, Dr. Alexander Parvesh Rupal. With Pediatric Society Blues, Dr. Siyuvina Sahi. With Cricket Club Blues, Running Club colours, distinction in Years 1 and 5 and merits in Years 2, 3 and 4, Dr. Stafford George Sansom. Dr. Benedicta Nadia Sarfo Adu. Dr. Charlene Sathananthan. Dr. Julian Nicholas Schmidt-Wetter. With Pediatric Society colours, Dr. Reena Anisha Shah. With Peer Assisted Learning Society Blues, Students for Kids International Project Society colours and merit in Medical Sciences, Dr. Ishita Shah. With Drama Society Blues and merit in Year 1, Dr. Mohammed Qasim Shahid. With Lifesavers Society colours, Dr. Kanathipan Shanamaganathan. With Clinical Learning and Skills Society Blues and merit in Year 4, Dr. Anusha Shanmuganathan. Dr. Priya Sharma. With Netball Club colours, Dr. Phoebe Natasha Sharratt. Dr. Michael Shaw. With distinction in years 4 and 5, merits in medical sciences, and year 3, Dr. Hannah Shimin. With the Charrington Poster Prize in Merit in year 5, Dr. Umi Salema Siddiq. With the College Prize BSc Experimental Pathology and Merit in Medical Sciences, Dr. Kriti Singh. With merit in year 5, Dr. Georgina Abigail Smart. With netball club colours and distinction in year 5, Dr. Katie Louise Eileen Smith. With the J.I.U. Prize in Ophthalmology and Merit in year 4, Dr. Talha Surma. With Association Colours, Students for Kids International Project Society Blues, Football Club and Medical Education Support Society Colours, Dr. Danujan Sriranganathan. Dr. Fursharan Siritharan. With Football Club colours, Dr. Lawrence Stevenson. With Medicine Blues, Dr. Cameron Hughes Stocks. With Merit in Year 4, Jack Gregory Strain. With Clinical Learning and Skills Society Blues and Merits in Years 3, 4 and 5, Dr. Yasir Nasir Suleiman. Dr. Anujamahini Suntharamurthy. Dr. Yuji Suzuki. Dr. Junko Suzuki. Dr. Samuel Michael Swallow, Football Club Colours and Charrington Poster Prize. Dr. Aswan Tai. With distinctions in medical sciences, years 3 and 4, and merit in year 5, Jessica Yanchi Tan. Dr. Benjamin Tan. Dr. Adam Tailforth. Dr. Sharmila Tharmakulasingham. With Asian Society Blues, Dr. Athivan Thirukumar. With distinction in years 1 and 4 and merits in year 2 and 3, Dr. Charles Donald Rendell Thompson. With Hockey Club Women's Colours and merit in year 4, Dr. Alice Catherine Thompson. With merit in year 3, Dr. Peter Edward Thurlow. With the 4th Year Psychiatry Prize, Distinction in Medical Sciences, Year 4 and 5, Dr. Gabriel Yan Tong. With the Boat Club Blues, Bentley Wellcome Wicks Foster's Prize in the Merit in Year 5, Jack William Toos. With Obstetrics and Gynecology Society Colours, Dr. Bryony Francis Torble. With the Hockey Club Men's Colours, Dr. Dominic Travers. With distinction in year 1 and merits in years 2 and 3, Dr. Joseph William Turnbull. With Rugby Club Blues, Dr. Conor David Alexander Turner. With Medicine and Paediatric Society Colours, Merits in Medical Sciences in Year 4, Dr. Suzanne Tween. With distinction in Years 3 and 4 and Merit in Medical Sciences, Dr. Anush Kumar Vasireddy. With distinction in Years 2 and 4 and Merit in Years 1 and 3, Dr. Divya Vatish. With distinction in Years 2 and 3, Dr. Gitika Verma. With Merit in Year 4, Dr. Komal Verma. Dr. Joshua Watson. With GEP Parts 1 and 2 Jefferson and Herbert Patterson Prize, Best in Sections C and D. The Glanfield Harris Prize, Distinction in Medical Sciences in Years 3, 4 and 5, Dr. Andrew Watson. Dr. Catherine Emma Westley. With Medicine Blues, Distinction Year 1 and Merit in Year 2, Dr. Samson Asher Williams. With Squash Club Blues, Merit Medical Sciences Years 4 and 5, Dr. Siobhan Chiara Williams. With Merits in Years 1 and 4, Dr. Shara Lane Samantha Noel Wilson. With Merit in Year 5, Dr. Noshali Avisha Wimalawira. With Association Colours and Boat Club Colours, Dr. Conrad Saul Wittek. With distinction in Years 3, 4 and 5, Dr. Kyle Andrew Garwing Wong. With Music Society Colours, Dr. Helen Andre Wong. And with the Edith Forbes and Hayward Prize, Distinction in Medical Sciences and Merit in Year 4, Dr. Mesa Yaya Oye.
Congratulations to all our new doctors. I would now like to welcome two of them to the stage for the student address. Dr. James Lambert and Dr. Harriet Pearson.
I don't want to go to Mary's. I don't want to go to Guy's. They say the Royal Free is not the place to be, and Tommy's is a place for highborn.
James Lambert, hold on 1 second. You can't sing that here. And you promised me you wouldn't have any beer. Family, friends, faculty, and finally, graduates. Here is the speech that we've actually prepared. To reflect on our journey through Barts and the London, remembering the times and fun we have shared.
Cast your minds back, right back to the start. turning up to your interviews, dressed mightily smart. You spoke of your love for problem-based learning. Little did you know, in a few weeks you'd be moaning.
But you needn't have worried, as by then you'd made friends, scoping out the best spots in our glorious East End.
The first friend I made was a man called Jack Twos, walking through the Griffin to indulge in some booze.
Speaking of which, who here can recall our union before the grand overhaul? No matter what they did, closing the hole in the ceiling, the sticky floors and poor bar service have maintained their meaning.
Tables in the Griffin, always on a Wednesday night, made the following morning invariably a fright. Thursday morning dissection was never that easy. Cutting through skin and muscle, we always felt queasy.
Or sitting in microanatomy with that Captivate programme, with Professor Greg Michaels repeating glycosaminoglycan.
But in these preclinical years, many friendships were made, especially in the clubs and societies whose subs we've paid. Whether surgical, O&G, or paediatric society, we've realised we'll go to any event if it's free.
As a school, we have raised thousands of pounds for charity, whether through rag shows, or blasts, or the hard work of the MMD. Collecting pennies on the tube, a risky strategy for sure. Great for charity, despite bending the odd TFL by law.
BL students are special. You've heard that today. Our spirit unrivalled. We work hard as we play. Thank you to those involved in mess and with class. Your commitment and enthusiasm gave us the best chance to pass.
And so, our clinical years started. Our favourite yet, the real start of our vocation. But stepping onto the wards, we didn't understand a thing. It was all an abbreviation. TTAs, FBCs, LFTs, CT scans, and perhaps a quick DRE. MRIs, U's and E's, OGD, CRP, and some jabs to save us from TB.
We enjoyed these years with new friends from new places. Transfers from Oxbridge and St Andrews became friendly faces. The grey-haired Jeps added to the mix, as did those seeking faces to fix. Our placements took us to Harlow and Broomfield, and Southend with its beaches of sand, and not forgetting the Royal London. I've heard it's the best in the land.
James, wait a second. Have you seen your phone? There's an email from Yvonne Clay. Oh, good grief. Can you believe it? There's an SDL session available today.
Harriet, please, I really don't think this is quite the right situation.
It's okay, my friend. You don't have to worry. It seems it's already been taken.
Now, back to the script and on to the sport, and our rivalry with those at QM. But with a merger score of 75-42, we're clearly better than them.
Whether rugby or hockey, netball or cricket, our teams always make us proud. Their successes, though, must be on par with the support from the Chislehurst crowd.
Moving on now to turn our attention to the lecturers here at BL. After several years, as you can imagine, we've got some stories to tell.
The world-class Shafi Ahmed, teaching suturing online. It didn't quite work given the invisible twine. For Simply Finals, Andy Smith, we must thank you truly. But we really only went so we could stare at Will Dooley.
And now to a man who deserves a big mention. whose reassuring tones relieved our final year tension. For guiding us through finals, let us thank you today. Here's one final reminder to fill in the National Student Survey.
And now, time to mention our favourite Patel, whose assessments and deadlines would give students hell. With the questions and OSCEs, he set the bar high. Perhaps rightly so, but often we'd cry.
We needn't have worried. Adrienne Kirk was here, forever quelling our fear. Her soothing words calmed our nerves. So good luck when you move on next year. For months, we worked hard for those final exams, wondering what was in store. From osteogenesis to frank hematemesis, we ought to have studied much more.
And the written was tough, but it was the practical stuff where our talents really shone through. As Barts students, though, we are quick to admit when we don't know what to do. I would really appreciate some senior support. I squeaked at more than one station before giving myself a needle stick, doing a fast-paced IM injection.
But we did it. We passed. We went on elective. Some at home and some overseas. Some working hard in a large trauma centre, whilst others just went to Belize. Whether in Joburg or Kenya or rural Nepal, one lesson stands over the rest. How lucky we are, despite all its faults, to have our beloved NHS.
So it's not just the medicine or the fun in the union. Barts has been a big part of our lives. Making best friends, having a baby or two, and becoming a husband or wife.
Though for everyone here, there are people we love who aren't with us here today. So take a moment now to remember them and think what they might say.
We mustn't forget the support that we've had from our friends and family, of course. So graduates, now please be upstanding and give them a really big round of applause.
Pains me to say, these are the final words of our rhyming speech tonight.
It just leaves us to say thank you to you.
Our colleagues, it's been a delight.
Thank you, James and Harriet, for your poetic piece. I would now like to invite Mr. John Brecknell, Head of Final Year, to lead the recitation of the Declaration of Geneva.
The Declaration of Geneva, or the Physician's Oath, was adopted by the General Assembly of the World Medical Association at Geneva in 1948. It is a declaration of a physician's dedication to the humanitarian goals of medicine, a declaration that was especially important in view of the medical crimes which had just been committed in the Second World War. The Declaration of Geneva was intended as a revision of the Hippocratic Oath, to a formulation of that oath's moral truths that could be comprehended and acknowledged in a modern way. The sentiments of this declaration should ring a note of truth for all clinicians. On behalf of the graduating class of 2017, I would like to invite all healthcare professionals present, the newly qualified medical and dental practitioners, and those amongst the staff and our guests, to stand and follow me in a reading of the Declaration, which can be found on the back cover of your booklets. I solemnly pledge to consecrate my life to the service of humanity. I will give to my teachers the respect and gratitude that is their due. I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity. The health of my patient will be my first consideration. I will respect the secrets that are confided in me even after the patient has died. I will maintain by all the means in my power the honour and the noble traditions of my profession. My colleagues will be my sisters and my brothers. I will not permit considerations of age, disease or disability, creed, ethnic origin, gender, nationality, political affiliation, race, sexual orientation, social standing, or any other factor to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life. I will not use my professional knowledge to violate human rights and civil liberties, even under threat. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honour.
Thank you, Mr. Brecknell. Mr. William Atkins, our Bartson the London Students' Association President, will now say a few words.
Good evening, everyone, staff, family, friends, and most importantly, graduates. It's a tremendous honour to be able to speak to you all on this special occasion tonight. I must admit that this is also a particularly special occasion for me, as many of the graduates sitting here today are people who I've been fortunate enough to be able to call close friends and colleagues, some of whom, since I started here at Bartson in London in 2011. They were a little different then, perhaps, compared to what they are like now. Some, like me, already have a little grey hair on display. Some have added, or indeed lost, a few inches around the waistline. But the most important change is that over the course of the last few years, they have transformed into Barts in the London graduates, doctors and dentists. Rites of Passage is a ceremony organised by the Students' Association which celebrates that transformation and everything that comes with it. After all, that is what a rite of passage is. A ceremony that marks a symbolic moment at a transition between two stages in life. Today certainly is a symbolic moment and a transition, which marks the closing of one journey and the beginning of another. Graduates, today, you have not just graduated with a normal degree. From this day forwards, you have become members of one of the oldest and most noble professions, the profession of healing. And where better to celebrate that than here at a world landmark, St. Paul's Cathedral. Cast your minds back a few years. Getting into medical or dental school is no mean feat. Your friends and family will, I'm sure, remember comforting you throughout a stressful interview process, agonising with you whilst waiting for UK CAT results, and celebrating with you when the first offer finally came through. From there, though, things won't have gotten much easier. Adapting to a new environment in your first year, for many of you, your first year living in London, and being told from the moment you arrived on your first day that you are already being held to a different standard compared to other students. The standards of the profession you were, back then, all hoping to join. Since then, as you have progressed through the years, you have met and surmounted every hurdle that has been placed in front of you. Academic, personal, professional, and otherwise. Calmly taking the leap into clinical practice in your third year in your stride, before eventually becoming the graduates sitting here today. Just as importantly, you have all contributed to the community that is so special at our school. And the dazzling array of achievements we've just had read out to us is testament to that. You should be proud of everything you have done for your fellow students during your time here, and everything you've managed to achieve, not just in your studies, but in addition to them. For some of you, this will be the prowess you've shown on the sports field. For others, it will be raising money for charity, organising an event, or tutoring younger students in their hour of greatest need. We will not forget what you have contributed at the Students' Association, and we hope that as you step into your new busy lives, you occasionally take a moment to ensure that you don't forget us and everything you have been a part of at this school either. Over the course of your course, you will have been through unbelievable highs and lows, incomparable experiences, you who have had access to that special privilege, the health professional-patient relationship, through which you will have discovered things about other people and yourselves you never would have imagined when you started. Some of you, during your time here, will have formed relationships that you will never forget, and some which may never end. And now, here you are, on the cusp of another incredible journey, one that I hope you are all hugely excited for, but one that will involve once again taking a step into the unknown, especially in the current healthcare environment and the changing nature of our NHS. For me, I can't think of a finer group of people to set off on that journey together. My role this year has been to be President of Bartson London Students' Association, a role which comes with a few responsibilities. By far, though, the best of those is having the privilege to be able to stand here today in this cathedral in front of 292 of the finest individuals I've ever met. I have absolutely no doubt that wherever the next step of your journey takes you, you will not only succeed, but excel. As graduates of Bartson London School of Medicine and Dentistry, you follow in the footsteps of some extraordinary individuals. Go forth wearing the Bartson London name with pride, and with the inscription written above the Barts Medical Library ringing in your ears. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. This institution already has a long and famous history, but there is a much longer one waiting to be written. You will each add your names to those history books in your own way, and I look forward to hearing your stories when we next meet again. Thank you.
Thank you very much, William. I would now like to invite our final speaker of the evening, Professor Steve Thornton, Executive Dean and Vice Principal Health, to conclude what has been a wonderful evening.
Thank you very much. Good evening. Well, what a fantastic evening it has been. It's been a huge pleasure and an honour to be here tonight in this just amazing location to celebrate your achievement in graduating from Barts and the London School of Medicine and Dentistry at Queen Mary, University of London. What an amazing achievement it is. Congratulations to all of you. Now, tonight is for you and congratulate you, but I'd also just like to spend a couple of minutes mentioning a few other awards. A number of our members of staff have been given national awards, and I'd like to congratulate Parveen Kumar, who became a Dame in the Queen's Birthday Honours, to Sarah Murray from the School of Dentistry, who was awarded an MBE, and to Jack Cusack and Cam Bowie, who were each awarded a CBE. So congratulations to all of you. Now, I'm not going to talk for very long. Now, I can almost feel that wave of disappointment coming over from you all. I'm not going to talk for long, but I would like to say just a few words. And this is such a landmark time for you. Many of us saw you come in as first years, and you're now graduating and you can go into the health profession. And I know that you're going to make so much difference to the lives of so many people, and that's just truly, truly amazing. And it's absolutely fantastic to enter the health professions, whether you're a doctor or whether you're a dentist. There's few professions that can give you so much reward during your working time. Last Thursday morning, I did a couple of Cesarean sections, and one of the women, the first woman that came in, said to me, "When did you do your first Cesarean section?" I'm not quite sure whether she was just checking that I'd done one before, or whether she was thinking, my God, this chap's a little bit too old to be doing this operation. But whatever was the reason, I worked it out and I said to her, 1985. And then I thought about it. 32 years since I did that first operation, and I love being involved in deliveries now as much as I did on day one. And really, how many jobs can you honestly put your hand on your heart and say, after 32 years, you enjoy it, you get the reward that you did 32 years ago? So an amazing profession. Whether you're a doctor or a dentist, enjoy it. Now, the School of Medicine and Dentistry, a number of you will already have heard me say today, has done amazingly well in league tables, in rankings, and in student satisfaction. And first of all, I'd like to thank you, the doctors, the dentists, who made us #1 in London in the National Student Survey. Thank you. I'd also like to give a number of thanks just in closing. First of all, I'd like to thank William Atkins, who you've heard speak this evening, who has just done a fabulous job as President over the last year. It's been an absolute pleasure working with you, William, and I look forward to working with you in the future. There's also a few other people that I'd like to very quickly thank. Our Dean of Dentistry, Professor Mike Curtis, and his team, who helped make us the best dental school in the UK. Thank you. I'd like to thank Mauro Peretti, our Dean for Research, who is also here. And Mauro and his team put us in the top quartile for medicine and dentistry in research. Our Dean for Education, Professor Anthony Warrens. Anthony and his team made us the very best medical school in the UK after Oxford and Cambridge. Thank you. And last but not least, I'd like to thank you all, families and friends who have supported everyone here throughout your studies. They're long courses and they make real demands on your time and on finances. So a thank you to all of you. Finally, I'd like to say, please stay in touch with us over the years. It's just fabulous working as faculty to hear about your successes and what you do. So please do keep in touch through the alumni associations. So given the time, I think it's now time for me to draw events to a close. So may I wish you all an interesting, enjoyable and rewarding career, and you can take with you the knowledge that you have a degree from one of the very best medical or dental schools in the UK. Congratulations and good night. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Thornton. I ask that you now all please stand for the academic procession as they lead the Barts and the London class of 2017 from the Cathedral.